Number 1, Dak. You are a trainer for the Dallas Cowboys. You are their only female manager, so you could only imagine the things you see on a daily basis. You can only imagine the things you see on a daily basis.
I
The
can't
other
imagine
girls
what
wish
other
they
people
could
might
see.
see.
You were currently unwrapping Dez's wrist after practice. Who's Dez?
Des Bryant, he does not play for the Cowboys anymore.
You put a fresh wrap on when Dak came up to you. Hey, your name. My knee is hurting and swelling a little. Can you run me an ice bath? Dak asked. Surely they've got someone other than a manager to do this stuff for them.
Yeah, that's something in college they don't really have more people, but in the NFL they probably have a lot of people.
Yeah, what do they call them?
Trainers.
Doctors? Yeah, that too. Sure,
ice
I'll be
bath
there in a
boy.
minute, you replied. You walked over to the tubs and bent down to out the stopper in.
What?
To put the stopper in is
Oh.
what they meant, I believe.
Okay.
I get an ice bath and a show? I must be in heaven, Dak said from behind you. No, sir, you do not get a show, just the ice bath, he said. Aw, man, he laughed. He got in the tub and you poured the ice on top of him. He jumped at first, but then relaxed the tub. Will you keep me company? He asked. Sure, I guess, he said. So what made you want to be a trainer? He asked. I wanted to go to school to be a physical therapist. When this job came up, I just went for it, you said. Woman with a plan, I like it, he said. Where are you from, you asked. Houghton, Louisiana, he said. No way, I'm from Louisiana too. I'm from New Orleans, though, you said. This is
I think it's pronounced Houghton. Or
Houghton?
Houghton. Because,
Houghton?
you know, French.
I'm from Louisiana too. I'm from New Orleans, though, I said. You said, that's not realistic, I'm not from New Orleans. I used to love going to Mardi Gras down there, he said. Same, you said. Will you go on a date with me? Dak asked out of nowhere. Sure. You said, wow, I got a date with a hot trainer, he said. Oh, stop it, you said, laughing. And that is the end of that one.
So, imagine getting a date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is, you know,
Just started the
cute
sharpshooter.
scenarios. Like, you and this character have some playful banter, and then he makes your favorite meal.
That does sound pretty nice. And especially when I can really imagine it, because the characters are real people.
Well, not. I don't know about female trainer. That might actually be the fanfiction of this. Is there probably is not a female trainer in the NFL.
No, there are.
Okay.
And
Really?
they get sexually harassed a lot, which sucks.
Okay. So maybe this is actually very realistic.
Yeah.
This one is called J, parentheses, Dak. Dak POV. I sat there in the stadium looking at the hoping it would change. We were on a 6-game winning streak, only for it to get messed up by one lousy toss I made, causing the 49ers to get the ball in the last 2 minutes of the game and score. You know, looking at it isn't going to change it, right? I heard our trainer and my girlfriend Jay say. I know, I just feel like I let them down. I hadn't thrown that interception all season. Maybe Romo should keep his starting job. I said.
Wow, how old is this?
Hey, look at me, don't say that. It was one mistake. Sure, you lost the game, but I bet you won't make the same mistake you did tonight again. You learn from your mistakes, she said. I know, I just feel like I let everyone down. You said that already. I said, Dak, you can't win every game. You win some and you lose some. But at the end of the day, you come back wiser and prepared for anything that gets thrown at you. She said, even footballs. That was my own addition. Yeah, man, she's right. Don't let us down. It was one game. Our record is still better than anyone else's league, Zeke said from behind.
Whoa.
Thanks, man, I said.
Whoa, they're trying to hang that guy. I need
Oh,
to
no.
save his life.
But what if he did a bad thing?
He's the sheriff.
He's probably very bad. ACAB.
You could be a pro.
Nice. Got it. Oh no. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay.
Hey, at least you get to go home with the hot trainer, he said. Yeah, I guess I am pretty lucky, I said. Come on, let's get back to our hotel so this hot trainer can put her moves on you, Jay said. Ooh, Dak about to get some. Use protection, we don't want no little Dax running around here, Zeke said. She doesn't mean sex. She is about to put me in a tub of ice, I said.
I
The struggle of
I don't
dating
think
an
Zeke would be the person to say wrap your Jimmy. Like he's
I feel you, man, he said. No one said you wasn't getting any, Mr. Prescott, Jay said, walking away. Yeah, she wants to give me some after she freezes my balls. Ugh, women, I said after walking out behind her. This was made as a request for someone named Jay. So they were like, please write one about me, being girlfriend of Dak.
fondling his balls.
Icing
Freezing them. Freezing them. Don't king shame missile laser. Maybe one day too, I will be able to banter and flirt with the Dallas Cowboys as I freeze their balls.
This one is called Jay Ezekiel. Oh, this is just. I don't want to read about this one person dating all these people. I want to read about me dating them.
You're gonna have to change your name to Jay then.
I got in my car and drove to my best friend's house. He had recently injured his back and had to wear a back brace for weeks. I thought I would go over there and see if he needed any help. I pulled into his driveway and put in the gate code and parked my car. I walked in the house and heard clattering in the kitchen. I walked toward the sound and seen Zeke shirtless without his brace on doing dishes. Ezekiel Elliott, I know you are not walking around here without that back brace, I yelled, causing him to jump. But Jay, it doesn't hurt, he said. Do it look like I care? Go put it on, I said. God, you're worse than the doctors, he said, going upstairs to get the brace. I went and sat on the couch while he went upstairs. He came back down a little while later with the brace in his hand. That's not on, I said. I know, I don't know how to put it back on, he said. You are like a little child sometimes, I said, sitting up. But you love this little kid, he joked. Yep, I do, I said in a more serious tone. Oh, what? A thing is happening.
No, not really.
No.
I just did the enemy hideout for Tumbleweed.
Why you weigh like that, he asked. What do you mean? I asked. You said it all serious, he said. Because I meant it, duh, I said, trying to blow off the whole subject. No, you meant it differently than I did, he said. See, can we just drop it, I said. No, because you obviously meant it in a different way, and I want to know what way that is, he said.
Really,
like
when
you,
I'm all of my sexual fantasies with Dallas Cowboys players involve me getting into petty arguments with them over semantics. So this is very accurate to my real fantasies.
That's the foreplay.
I like you, Ezekiel, okay? I have for a long time, I yelled, getting up and grabbing my stuff. Wait, Jay, where are you going? He asked, grabbing my wrist. Home, I said. Why, you haven't heard what I had to say, he said. Do I really want to hear it? I asked. If I were you, I would, he said. Okay, what is it? I asked. I love you too. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just said we liked him. Going a little fast there, Ezekiel, he said in a serious tone that I did earlier. Seriously? You aren't just playing with me? Because that would be mean, I said. I'm dead serious. I just wasn't sure if you felt the same way, he said. I'd rather have you as a friend than not at all, we said in unison. Jay, will you be my girlfriend, he asked. Of course, I said. Oh god, she's gotta break up with Dak.
Sprawl asks, what is my Dallas Cowboy OTP? And, I accidentally touched Cole Beasley's butt once, and it was very firm, and I shook hands with the head coach, Jason Garrett, and his hands were extremely soft, so the two of them.
No, wait. Tell me about this accidental butt touching.
I was getting a
butt there.
I was getting a picture with him and had my arm around his shoulder, and I accidentally touched his butt.
Important questions. Was the butt bare or clothed?
Clothed.
Oh, okay. I have no more questions then.
I'm amazed that you touched it hard enough. Well, not amazed, but
I
interesting.
had my arm around his shoulder for the picture, and then I moved my arm down, and he stepped back,
No.
and now I'm married. So
Are you sure you were copying the feel?
Yeah.
Jay, will you be my girlfriend? He asked. Of course, I said, hugging him. Ouch, he said. That's why you are supposed to wear the back brace, I said. You did it, you got to rub it. He said, I didn't do it, but I will still rub it, I said.
I cannot believe this is a fan fiction that has the phrase "rub it" and it's completely non-sexual.
Jay Savage comments, can I get another Dak Prescott one where I have his baby? And then the person who wrote it says, sure, can, and thank you very much. It means a lot. Oh my god. Alright. There's 77 chapters, and I'm...
What?
Oh god!
What?
No!
I'm hoping they're not all with Jay. Okay. Here's Odell.
What? Wait, Odell? That's not a cowboy, that's a giant. They're crossing the streams here.
I'm just going to throw a little Odell in here because I like him too.
Ah.
Based off the song Trust and Believe by Keisha Cole. Your POV. I was sitting in my house late at night watching TMZ. Always had funny rumors. I had zoned out when I heard my boyfriend's name. Is Odell Beckham Jr. cheating on your name, your last name with Khloe Kardashian? Find out next. What the actual fuck? Oh hell no, he don't know who he playing with. I got
Here's
up and
the,
grabbed my car keys.
Here's the funny man, by the way.
Oh.
He,
Which Dallas Cowboy would he date?
with this mustache, he seems like he'd be an offensive lineman type. He's got a slight mustache, so he needs somebody with a big old beard. Travis Frederick.
Alright, Travis, what was that?
Travis Frederick.
That's two first names.
It is.
Ah, he does have a big beard. I think it would be a cute couple.
How does he
Oh,
keep that
actually,
beard in the
or
helmet?
possibly Zach Martin. Look him up. He's also has a beard. And
How does having a big beard affect playing football?
well, Travis Frederick is amazing, so it makes you better.
If you need to jump high, the wind will pick up your beard underneath you and act like a glider of sorts.
Helps him get off the line faster.
Okay, I'm gonna switch gears real quick. Harry Potter and Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, nice.
After the Battle of Hogwarts, Harry Potter is now back together with Ginny Weasley, and Harry gets a letter. USA that reads, Dear my grandson, I heard that you are still alive, and I am your only family left. I am named Charles Potter. I live outside of Boston, and I heard you saved the
Wait,
world from Voldemort.
Charles or Charles?
Charles.
Okay. Continue.
Oh, I guess he was tied up.
Yeah.
You should come and live with me in America, and I have to tell you something when you get here. Love, Charles Potter. Then Ron said, you have a grandfather that is still alive, mate. And Harry said, yes, mate. And Hermione said, what's going on? What is that letter? And Harry said nothing. And Harry runs out Ron's room and goes downstairs, and Ginny grabs the letter from Harry. And who is Charles Potter? And Harry said, my grandfather. And Ginny gives back the letter, and Harry goes back into Ron's room and gets packing to the U.S., and he brings someone with him.
Breathe.
That was all one sentence.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
This is a Harry Potter and the Red Dead Redemption crossover at the end, guess who dies, and I want you to review this. Okay.
Okay.
Let's review it.
Oh, there was another dude with a nice slide.
Whoa, that was...
That looks incredibly painful. It's like that looks like it's
Sliding
not
across the rocks and
mine.
dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's actually why you have to invade it. Is this entire place is a slip and slide that has just no safety concerns? It's just too dangerous to exist, and they won't give it up.
John Marston, federal investigator of theme park rides.
What if there was like a theme park simulator, but it was a vaudeville
Oh, hey,
simulator?
we got a rifle. I'm not a huge fan of rifles. They've got longer distance. They can reload pretty fast. They're pretty strong, but at least this one only holds 4 bullets, and I like having a lot of bullets.
I'm not a fan of any guns.
I meant like in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to use the knife only run? I'm not doing that, by the way. That would be
I know.
awful.
John Marston.
Wait, is that man sitting on a
sadistic
box of
knife murderer.
TNT? Very dangerous, sir.
Are you trying to tell me to do something about
No,
it?
I was just no.
Are you
Do
sure?
what you
I'm
want,
not,
man.
I'm
not
right.
saying you shouldn't, but we're saying you absolutely could do it, and it's something.
Whoa!
It's hardly your fault. He's. Oh dear. Oh no. Goodbye, honor. Oh, you have so much honor anyway.
He has some incredibly good physics. I thought he'd go further, actually. Like, you got
Well,
a lot of spin, but not a lot of height.
It is an enclosed space, so I guess that's why. Oh dang, I'm rolling in dough.
Little short on honor now, though.
Who needs it? Actually, I brought this up in previous streams, Studio, but so the higher your honor, some prices in shops will go down. Except in Thieves Landing, because thieves, your honor has to be lower and the prices go down. So I'm just playing the long game here.
You're saving some moolah, which you have too much of anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So I can buy more bullets and more guns with more bullets.
I can't tell if this is a joke fanfiction or not. Nighttime. Harry and Ron woke up and left a letter, going to reveal later in the story, and Ron got a plane to Boston.
What?
Then Harry said, "My grandfather has to tell me something," and they went to sleep, and Harry had a dream. In Harry Potter's dream. Harry woke up on the couch at Burrow and saw Ginny coming down in a robe, and she said, "Hi, Harry, I'm so horny for you," and takes off her robe, and Harry's penis has boner, and Harry runs out the
Wait,
Burrow and
what?
enters...
Where's this coming from?
This fanfiction. It's a dream. And
Oh,
Harry
it was a
runs out
dream. Okay, I missed
The
that part.
Burrow enters the Beecher's Hope Ranch and sees his grandfather and grandmother with a dog named Rufus. And Harry woke up on the plane, and Ron said, "What kind of dream you have, mate?" And Harry replies, "Your sister takes off her robe, and she is not wearing nothing under the robe, and I got a boner now." And a baby cries, and Ron said, "Can someone shut up that baby?" And Harry said, "Ron, stop acting someone bitch," and said, "I sorry" to the baby's mom.
What?
Oh, sorry.
At Boston, Harry called a cab, and he and Ron got in the cab, and Ron said, "Why everyone is driving on the side of the road?" And Harry said, because about a quarter of the world drives on the left, and the countries that are mostly old British colonies. This strange quirk perplexes the rest of the world, but there is a perfectly good reason. In the past, almost everybody traveled on the left side of the road, because that was the most sensible option for feudal violence.
Wait, so now we're getting a history lesson about driving on the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Since most people are right-handed, swordsmen preferred to keep the left in order to have their right arm nearer to an opponent.
Wait, what?
And their scabbard further from him. Moreover, it reduced the chance of the scabbard, worn out on the left, hitting other people. Furthermore, a right-handed person finds it easier to mount a horse from the left side of the horse, and it would be very difficult to do otherwise if wearing a sword, which would be worn on the left. It is safer to mount and
What the
dismount toward the side of
Oh,
the
shit.
road.
There's a cougar.
Oh no! Oh no, meow. Row row row.
Got it.
Big cougar.
I was trying to pick some flowers, and it just came and messed my shit up.
That cougar did more damage than 90% of the enemies in this game.
John Marston, Bullet Sponge.
In the late 1700s, however, teamsters in France and the United States began hauling farm products in big wagons pulled by several pairs of horses. These wagons had no driver's seat. Instead, the driver sat on the left rear horse, so he could keep his right arm free to lash the team. Since he was sitting on the left, he naturally wanted everybody to pass him. He could look down and make sure he kept clear of the oncoming wagon's wheels. Therefore, he kept to the right side of the road. In addition, the French Revolution of the 1789 gave a huge impetus to the... Oh my god. This is a fucking joke. This goes on for the rest of the fucking chapter. This is absolutely a joke.
But which cup has the poison?
Here's how Harry's boner reacts to having to drive on the right side of the road.
Like, Harry Potter is an unassuming boy until you get him on the right side of the road. Out
I'm
of
gonna
those
just skip
trees,
to the end of
fast.
the chapter.
That's why he had the dream on the plane, because he knew what he was transitioning to. And he had the dream where he was not, Ginny was not wearing a robe with nothing underneath it, and he had
Except
a boner, and
the right
his
side of the
grandparents were there with the dog, and I really like the like. It's a good joke just for the fact that he repeats it. It's like, what'd you dream? Exactly these things. I was very horny.
In the 1960s, Great Britain also considered changing, but the country's conservative power did everything they could to nip the proposal in the bud. Furthermore, the fact that it would cost billions of pounds to change everything around wasn't much of an incentive. Eventually, Britain dropped the idea. Today, only 4 European countries still drive on the left: the United Kingdom, Ireland, Cyprus, and Malta. Then Ron said, "How do you know this?" And Harry said, "I read stuff about the USA." Then the radio came and said 9/11 just happened, and Harry said, "That's terrorists." Ron said, "What the fuck? I hope we get there in time because I'm hungry." And Harry said, "You're always hungry, Ron. Deal with it, mate."
Okay, well, now we're going to assault Fort
Yeah.
Mercer.
Let's go. Why? What's happening?
That's some good American literature right there.
Oh no, Harry Potter is British, so.
How very curious he is, and remove him from the premises. Or slit his throat and watch him bleed to death. But for a minute, he will delight and amuse them. That's when he'll get us.
I'm sad to announce 9/11 just happened.
Okay. When the shooting starts, take that as your cue to start awarding each other medals. Huh? I mean, take that as a cue to get inside and clean up the mess. Oh. All I care about is
Man, John looks so cool with that cigarette, doesn't he?
Why don't we stop him? Agreed.
Yeah.
That man is a stone cold killer. Williamson's a proud fool.
Moscow Mule says a second broomstick has hit the tower.
His instinct for survival.
Oh my god. That's a pretty good posse shot.
Yeah. What a bunch of ragtag pals. Jesus. Moscow Mule says the second broomstick has hit the tower.
I just read that and said it out loud.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I was reading a different fanfiction.
Alright, that's okay. That's okay then. That's alright.
Alright, now we're going to get to use a Gatling gun, a mounted weapon.
Yeah. There is a fanfiction that is written in all seriousness where Harry Potter dies in 9/11 trying to save people. Hey, don't laugh. He's a hero.
Hey guys.
So sorry, I was laughing at how sad it was. I just couldn't.
I understand.
I can only diffuse the situation with humor.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Harry Potter.
Hey.
Die.
Hey guys. Knock knock. Who is there, you say?
Who's there?
9/11.
9/11. Oh, I didn't know. I remember that.
You said you would never forget.
I didn't. I said I remember.
Yes, you did.
Ruin the joke.
John, it reeks of miracles back here. Thank God.
Hey, that table.
Steampunk Abortionist was a bad name.
I'll be a
Oh no, we weren't supposed
We've
to
been
say
over
it.
this. We've been over this.
Okay. We got on 9/11. I figured we should clear the air on that, but I'm glad the air is already cleared.
We cleared it in like the first 10 minutes of the first time we streamed, so we're
That
good.
guy's coat is huge. He must
There's
be
a-
very warm.
There's a lot of people in this with big old coats. Big honkin' coats.
Wait, why
Hey.
is Seth in here?
Because he was entertaining the locals of Fort Mercer. So that
By
he
digging
could
up
convince
dead
them...
bodies?
Yeah, so he could convince them to open the door. And we Trojan horsed it up.
I
If
see.
if the Trojans had a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Possible, yes, once, but no more. Gentlemen, I bring you
I'm gonna eat
wisdom
some
from the
tempura.
East. I have here in this wagon
Vegetables.
some of the finest
Vegetables.
foods, the best medicines, and the
In
newest
my
products
LP?
available for you and
Gross.
your families. Exotic trinkets from the
This is a
farm.
chicken
People who
nugget
don't like
only stream.
vegetables. Like, grow up. It's 2011.
What? What?
Keep the muscles supple
Yeah.
and relax the
And you
bones.
say, I live in the past.
Joints, there's a feeling of vigor and freshness to the whole system. Why, some men have reported to me that after drinking yet for 1 month, they can chew through steel.
There's a guy with an eye patch, and I thought he was Marston for a second. I'm like, oh, he has an eye patch. That must mean he's Marston because Marston has the eye patch, and that's how you recognize people.
They're all the Marstons.
Kill them all.
I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it. I'm getting shot a lot. Oh no! Oh no! What? I got distracted by the glitches.
Yeah, like the guy like just disappeared as you shot him, or like just took cover immediately for like a frame. Also, I feel like Marston takes a long time to get out of the wagon. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of setup time before he can start firing.
Yeah, he really like has to lift both doors and kick down the other part and move this and move that. Just start shooting, man.
I feel like it takes away a lot of the element of surprise if you have to like, you know, configure your wagon.
Yeah. Got him. Oh no, there's more people. They will die too.
No, Ripley. This is temporary time, not cap time.
This is a very Rockstar Gatling gun. You have a big gun and you're shooting at people level.
Yep.
Yep. There's a Wilhelm scream.
Ah.
Oh! Oh no. Okay. All right.
That was a good Wilhelm. Very, very Wilhelmy.
Yeah. Alright, time to clean up this mess that I got.
Suck a dang pig.
Look, dang pig. I managed to loot that body with the power of my mind.
The telepathy portion of this game, where John Marston just becomes a psychic.
Yeah.
John Marston is Kaidan from Mass Effect.
I've never played that game, so
You-
your references mean nothing to me.
Alright, well, what if we ship Kaidan and John Marston?
Well, then I would have to play it. Quit aiming at that guy. Okay.
I played 2 as Mass Effect 2 as female Shepard. And got with Garrus. But then I was like, oh, there's finally a male-male pairing. Third one. So I started with the male Shepard. But it was so fucking boring, and Kaidan is so fucking boring. So I started with female Shepard and went back to Garrus.
What's impressive is Kaidan is even the most boring character in the first game. Because there's Kaidan, there's Ashley, and Ashley's supposed to be like the conservative Earth
Yeah, she's
person.
a racist.
And she's like, oh, she's racist in the fucking Alien game. Like, come the fuck on. How do I like this character? Let's travel to space and fuck aliens. By the way, I hate aliens. Come on.
It's like Bones in Star Trek.
Yeah, but you can't fuck Bones.
True.
Well,
Not with that attitude.
and you'd have to make a choice over Bones.
Well, his wife did divorce him and took everything but his bones, and that's why they call him Bone.
Hey.
That's what they say in the new series anyway. But actually, it's probably called Bones because he's a Sawbones doctor. But I guess they didn't know that when they made the remake.
J.J. Abrams just wanted to make a Star Wars movie. And that was, I guess, a Han Solo-esque thing, I guess. Maybe, I guess. Oh no, there's 100 of them. However will John manage?
Well, let's point our guns at this door. But they're immediately coming through this very second.
What? Gotta kill the bird with the Gatling gun.
What a lot of murders.
Kept missing.
I see no proof that you can actually hit the bird with a Gatling gun.
Yeah, it wouldn't hit.
Why? I'm saying you can't do it. I don't believe you. I
That
think you were
bird's
lying to
giving
us.
reinforcements.
I tried. It didn't work.
2 minutes later, John Marston's just covered in shit. That guy's body just. I kind of wish everything exploded. That's all the body left. I wish everything exploded in this game. Just the horses, people. Everything.
Alright. In second, keep an eye on the horse.
That's a good horse.
I wonder if you can do like a no horse kill run. Whoa.
Probably. It'd be hard on those Gatling gun parts.
We got a live one. He says, Bill's already run off to Mexico yesterday morning.
You'll never get him. Javier Escuela.
Chasing Bill all across this dang continent.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Where in Mexico?
We all
Javier
know.
School.
He should just go up to the snow place and wait there. Though I guess maybe Marston drives him out of Mexico or something.
I think he said. Yes, bandit country.
Chupa feckin' Rosa. Well, I'll take you there, John. I'm real popular down there.
What a guy. Irish is gonna take us to Mexico.
Ferry. I've got lots of friends down south.
Nice.
See you at the ferry, Irish.
And just get me things.
I'm sorry about this, John. I guess you'll be heading to
Moscow Mule, is that what that means?
So it would seem. Wonderful.
Yes.
A sweet
Suck
people
Because-
with a love
yep.
of social justice. May
Or
you always
suck
find
pink.
coin in your
Pink
pocket.
suck.
It's been
It's
pleasure
a flower.
spending time with you boys.
Suck Pink does sound kind of like a rock star name.
Yeah.
All right, boys. That's enough.
There's
I mean,
an-
it would be an actual flower that does mean like suck pink. And looking at pictures of it, it looks like animals suck out of it, and it's pink.
Oh. Oh, okay.
There's a Mexican lollipop called Chupa Chup.
Chupa Chups, they're okay. They're really milky.
Ooh,
That sounds
no thanks.
pretty interesting.
It's like, cause it's not like it's more like a chocolate lollipop, like chocolate strawberry vanilla. I'd say it's a Neapolitan kind of thing. They're pretty good. Not my favorite, but Mexican candies overall, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of it.
Okay.